Oh man, we live. We live. We live. We haven't been live in a while. Out of town. Had to do a live real quick, man, before I shake and move. I'm gonna get right to it because we've been following this storyline between Jaron Ennis and Brian Norman Jr. It seemed like the Normans was all about the fight, right? It seemed like they was about to fight, and then out of nowhere, it just didn't happen. Salute to everybody that's gonna be in the building. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. If you're catching the replay, hit that like button. I'm sorry I haven't been live. It's been a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes, but I gotta address this live because we're honest over here on Bushido Boxing, and the Normans, the last fight they got. We don't like to pocket watch, but we gotta state the facts. They made 100,000 or something like that. Their last fight against Santini and Leo. Salute to everybody in the building, man. I see you guys. And then towards the end of the negotiations with Jaron Ennis, it's alleged they wanted like 2 million, uppers of 2 million, or something crazy like that, right? A significant jump. If you ask me, they priced themselves out of the fight, bro. They priced themselves out of the fight. Why? Because Jaron Boots Ennis himself probably barely making 2 million plus a fight. You know what I'm saying? Jaron Boots Ennis himself just really became a world champion. Jaron Boots Ennis himself isn't necessarily a main event attraction, a guy who's packing a house. None of that has been proven yet. So for them to up the ante and want double of what they originally wanted, I would say they priced themselves out of that fucking fight, bro. And they didn't do nothing but rob boxing fans of a great matchup. A matchup to where we could really see what Jaron Boots Ennis is at against a younger fighter with they got something. You know what I'm saying? And the Normans themselves know that if Jaron Boots Ennis don't want to play hardball with him, well, they know Jaron Boots Ennis is talking about going up to 154 pounds. They know that Jaron Boots Ennis is in a situation where he got to deal with Karen Kukachan. It's not nothing that, it's just not a good situation for Boots because the Normans have the leverage. And if Boots moves up, then that opens up the weight class for the Normans to reign supreme. Nasty, crazy work, man. Salute to everybody in the building, man. He said Norman getting 300K for surveyors. Yeah. He said Loma took less money to fight Tio. I'm just saying, hey, come on, man. We gotta be honest. I know some of you guys is not too feeling Boots. The Bud Army is not really feeling Boots like that, but we gotta be honest because we've seen this same shit happen to Terrence Crawford. Eddie Hearn is willing to pay fighters, unlike Bob Arum, who we know is really fucking tight. And they still didn't want to take the fight, bro. And we heard what Bozy said. We never seen Bozy that upset before. He was pretty pissed off from the Normans essentially just playing games. Playing games. He said, Norman said 500K was discrepancy. Man, I don't know if I believe him, bro, honestly. I just don't. I don't know if I believe him, dog. They can come out here and come out with these interviews and all that, but bro, why you didn't take the fight, dog? It's a unification fight. Maybe they're not ready for it yet. Maybe they want to kind of get their name out there a little bit more as a champion, make some money as a champion, things of that nature, right? Maybe that's something that they want to do. And the whole thing with Boost was in a way to get the Norman's name out there. That's what this game is in the social media age of boxing. We attach our name to this guy, and then, something may or may not happen sooner than later or never at all. Yeah, they just wanted to be paid, man. They wanted to be paid. And there ain't nothing wrong with wanting to get paid. I'm not even knocking them for that, but y'all essentially priced yourselves out of the fight. Because if they was going to pay Norman's upwards to $2 million, then they going to have to pay Boots like $4 million. You know what I'm saying? 3.5, 5 million or something now. Then Eddie Hearn got to come out of the pocket even more. You said Norman Barrios answers can't all be liars. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Because Stanionis, his statement was kind of contradictory. He was kind of contradicting himself. Did Eddie do it or did he not do it? Did he say it or did he not say it? Is he a liar or is he not a liar? What's going on, bro? The division got to get unified sooner or later. Are y'all trying to welterweight again? You said Boots should have been moved. I mean, yeah, he should have moved up. He should have moved up, but Boots wants to, I guess we got to, let the young brother, he wants to try to unify the division real quick. You know what I'm saying? He see an opening. He got a belt. He wants to try to, he wants to try to unify real quick before he moves up because he is looking like a fucking skeleton on fight week now. So, yeah, he probably wants to move up. He should move up, but he probably wants to go ahead and stamp himself at 147 before he does so. Because if he leaves now, he has no leverage and he's out there butt naked at 154 pounds. He said, let's stop acting like Boots wasn't going to dominate. I mean, he probably was, bro. Honestly. He said, Rashidi Ellis said they wasn't trying to pay last year. But last year, they didn't have Eddie Hearn with them, bro. That's the difference. Now they got Eddie Hearn. What they say? You earn with Hearn. So, I mean, that was last year, bro. Boots wasn't with Eddie last year, dog. Yeah, they probably want to get a defensive twin to their belt. And look, I'm not knocking the Normans for not necessarily taking the fight. We've seen this before in boxing. It's nothing new. There's no reason to get all bent out of shape about it. That's just kind of what it is. They got our hopes up a little bit, thinking like, oh, shit, we better get a unification fight already. Nah, not so fucking fast. Us box fans are never really that lucky. Saw how long it took for Spence and Crawford to fight. I was hoping this wouldn't be the same, but we got to kind of be realistic, too. The Normans came out of nowhere, essentially. Their name really just started to really take off in the sport. We're really talking about Brian Norman quite a bit now. I don't think they want this momentum to stop, bro. I think they want their name to really stay out there and stick and to see how far they can go with it. Because if they go up in there now and get beat up at Boots, it may, that may or may not hurt his career. What's up, Ruben Sanchez? Buggo stops Canelo. Salute. Soul File Player Brooklyn. Salute. Jesus M. Salute. Yeah, man, I'm doing live a little differently today. Straight off the iPhone. Yeah, Loma took less money to fight Tio, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we gotta just call it how we see it, bro. Boots Ennis, he gonna have a hard fucking time, bro. He gonna have a hard time. And that's why he tried to hop his way right into a Crawford fight. Nah, man, you gotta kind of go through the steps first. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through the steps first, bro. And this is part of the steps. And if Eddie Hearn thought that he couldn't do nothing with Terrence Crawford, right? He's gonna have the same fucking problem with Jaron Ennis. And at least Crawford, at that point when Eddie was talking that shit, was a proven fighter, SB, fighter of the year, all this shit. I can't do nothing with this guy. So what makes you think you go do something with Boots, bro? Put Conor Benn in there with him then. Put him in there with Conor Benn. Hey, he should move up to 54. Honestly, he should move up to 54. I think it's going to be tougher. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be tougher up there for him. He won't have the size advantage that he's been having. He won't have a lot of advantage that he has at 154 pounds. It's going to be a lot more about the skills when he gets up to 154 pounds. Does he have enough strength to deal with some of those guys at 54 right now? It's hard to say, man. But Boots finds himself in a pretty tight spot, man. You know what I'm saying? Guys like Rigondeaux went through this shit. Gary Russell Jr. went through this shit. Bud Crawford, Demetrius Andrade. It's Boots Ennis' turn now. You know what I'm saying? Actually, Devin Haney went through some of this stuff. Shakur Stevenson's kind of going through it a little bit. But Boots Ennis definitely going to go through it. You said Boots was getting $5 million. They could pay that extra $300K. I heard that they wanted like $2-something million. I heard they wanted like $2-something million for the fight with Jaron Boots Ennis. From $100,000 from their last fight to 2 million. Now I understand they was getting like a million, 1.2, 1.5, cool. And let's also we also got to say the other facts that Top Rank gonna want they 15 to 20%. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of how this shit goes. You know what I'm saying? While we talking numbers, the Normans, if they wanted 2 million, Top Rank wants 20% of that. 15 or 20, they go get their promotion cut. Unfortunately, right? So they go want a little bit more just so they can go home with something. You know what I'm saying? Is Eddie Hearn willing to pay that little bit more? He's like, fuck, man, I got to go out of pocket. Turkey ain't involved with this one. You know what I'm saying? They may have to call Turk, like, hey, Turk, man. That's the only way I see this fight happening if they call Turk, because I don't think Eddie Hearn willing to bend anymore. Because then that'd be about what? If they paying Boots $5 million or something like that, 4 point, whatever, 3 point, Eddie gonna be coming out of pocket about $7 million. Yeah, Top Rank is 25%. That's a fucking lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's tough, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you try to be objective, when you look at it from both sides, it's tough because the Normans, you can't be mad at them from wanting to get paid. They're guys that father-son duo came out of nowhere, doing their thing. This is a big opportunity for them. They're here, they champions now. They gonna want to get paid. Of course, they stuck with Top Rank, and Top Rank, we know they like digging the pockets. 25% is a fucking lot, bro. 25% is a lot. That's a fucking lot. So if you say, let's say it's 2 point something million, 25% of that, bro, that's like, and then you gotta pay taxes, all that shit. Man, they probably gonna walk away about 1.2. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even less than that. If, you know what I'm saying? So that's crazy, bro. And then, you know, Boots is a tough fight. It's a fight that they could possibly lose and lose all the leverage and everything that they got. So that's the business of boxing, man. That's when it gets tricky when it comes to these fights. You can't necessarily be mad at the Normans for not wanting to get paid for hard work. We know Boots is gonna be hard work. But at the same time, sometimes you just got to kind of bite the bullet and go for the gusto too. You know what I'm saying? If you really truly believe you can beat Boots, you get through the fight, beat him, and then you the man. You could put the price tag on these fights. You got you unified champions. You beat the young mighty Jaron Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? You got all the leverage. Your name is going to skyrocket. You're going to take all the juice that Boots had, absorb all the souls that he took, and you the fucking man now. But are they willing to take that risk? Take that chance. It's a gamble getting in there with a guy like Boots right now, especially when they got something to lose. All this shit is different when guys got something to lose. I would imagine they probably likely be more willing to take the fight if they wasn't champions and shit. Because when you're a champion, you get the higher purses and shit. They can go around and beat up on mandatories and beat up on some bums and collect the bag real quick, increase their profile. And you know what I'm saying? So really, the Normans still got the leverage. It's just a matter of what the public thinks about the situation. I'm a little bit leaning towards Boots. Like, in the middle, I do see where the Normans, I can see where they may have wanted some money for the fight because of all the parties involved. I totally understand that. But the fight fan in me is like, God damn, bro, you got to go for it. You know what I'm saying? You was doing all this talking. You know what I'm saying? You was on the internet doing this and that in the interviews, talking about the fight very close. You want the fight. You want to give it to the fans. You were saying all this. You were doing all that. And now we hearing that, you know, you want extra. It's like, fuck. You say you don't think Norman really wanted to fight. Probably not, bro. After what Bozy said Boots stopped him with a body shot. Boots basically was beating him up and shit. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. I don't know if that's going to close out my screen. Okay, 6 minutes. Yeah. All right, it popped back up. You said Floyd took 35% for his legacy. Boots a coward. He's not one to make a small salary. He's going to get stopped. Damn, bud. Going to stop Canelo? Come on, man. What? All right. So Boots, all right, let's play devil's advocate with that one. So Boots gotta Why Boots got to take 35%, man? When they talking about coming to Philadelphia November 9th to fight Boots in his hometown. You know what I'm saying? Why Boots got to take the 35%, man? Yeah, they didn't want the Boots fight about a month ago. Actually, when he first won the belt, what did he say? I forgot what exactly he said when they asked about undisputed fight with Jaron. I think they said something to the effect that they wanted to kind of wait it out a little bit or something like that. You said I'm a big Blood fan anyway, but this Boo hate has to. Hey, I agree with you, Johan. The Boots hate gotta stop. Y'all know I'm a Blood fan, big Blood fan. Blood's that guy, and I know a lot of you guys still have that whole Blood versus Boots. When we talking Boots versus Bryan, so you still got some of the feelings for the Blood situation. Like, man, fuck Boots, man. He ain't, man, fuck him and all that. But when you try to look at it as an objective boxing fan, Boots Ennis, man, he gonna have a hard time getting these guys in the ring, bro. You said Norman would be taking all the risk. I mean, Boots will be too, because Norman could fight. You know what I'm saying? He could fight. Could he beat Boots? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? He may could go up in there and do what Gary Antoine did in the amateur days. You know, he has a good, really good style. You know what I'm saying? But could he? It's a fight that I have to see, bro. I can't just go up in there and say, I'll give the edge to Boots, but I can't just say Boots is going there and dominate Bryan or vice versa. I think it'll be a really good competitive fight. Hey, yeah, once I get everything squared away, we gonna go live for real, and I'm over the panel. We gotta talk about this shit because this is the next wave of guys, and now we're starting this whole thing over again, and this time it's looking like it's Boots. Barrios disappearing. Barrios is a warrior. You know what I'm saying? He disappeared all of a sudden. He got a belt. He got something to lose. He don't want to fuck up the leverage again. He got a baby and shit. They gonna start thinking. You know what I'm saying? Boots is a tough fight too. Standing honest in these guys. They playing hardball. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be playing hardball with Boots. Now, especially since they got hints that he's gonna be moving up. They gonna really play hardball. They gonna want a lot of money. And then if Boots don't wanna abide by what they want, well then you gonna have to fight Karen Kukuchuk because you settle for that fucking IBF shit, or go up to 154 pounds and lose all the leverage you got and you got to start over from scratch. You know what I'm saying? You vacate the IBF belt where they keep you in the sanctioned body at 54. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fucking shit, bro. I just want to see Boots Ennis in there with somebody who I feel has a pulse. You said Eddie got to buy them belts. Yeah, he do. He do. Yo, hit that like button for your boy, man. I know it's been a minute since we've been live. I'm just checking out what you guys are saying. The offer wasn't worth entertaining. Why is everybody saying that? So what are they wanting from Boots? Because this sounds like the same thing with these guys like Danny and Keith wanting $10 million from Crawford. It's similar to that shit. Like, what are they asking? Could you beat him or could you not? Could you beat Boots or could you not beat him? I think if somebody knew for sure if they could beat Boots, they'd go up in there. Just give me this. I'll go up in there and kick his ass. But 154 is probably the next move for Boots, in my opinion. I don't foresee him staying at 147 too long. The Kukuchuk fight is somewhat of a risk. Kukuchuk he gets another crack at Boots. How often does that shit happen? So he can go up in there with an even better game plan. He's probably still been watching Boots. Boots probably won't even checking for dude. He probably still watching these guys above him in the rankings. These guys be watching these guys, studying them and shit like that. Kukuchuk will go up in there with a better game plan, make Boots look even worse. Bad idea. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention Boots may not got too much time in foot. He might as well move his ass on up. Yeah, Danny was asking for 20 to face Manny. Manny was asking for like 40 or 20 to fight Crawford. Man, they wanted a lot of money to fight Bud and shit. He said, I hope Karen beats Boots. Damn. Damn, you say you want Karen to beat Boots. Why you want Karen to beat him, man? I can see if Boots was an asshole. Boots is a really humble dude. You know what I'm saying? He don't be on social media acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? He just say he wants to fight. You know, he remind me of Crawford. He said he just want legacy. That's what Crawford was saying, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what Bud was saying. Bud wasn't necessarily talking about money and, you know, you don't hear Boots talking about money. He said he just wants the legacy. He wants to collect these belts. He's literally following behind Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Get a young brother a chance, man. He's, in my opinion, he's doing everything he was supposed to do as a young fighter. I want to fight Terrence Crawford. He's the best guy. I want to fight him. I mean, that's just the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? The young guy coming up, the next guy go always want to, that got some gusto, go want to challenge himself against the guy that's, you know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how it goes. Salute to Picasso for the super chase. Says, salute Bushido. I'm tapping in late, but I heard that Bud vacated his, what? Get out of here. You heard that Bud vacated his WB. Oh, you talking about the welterweight. He probably did vacate, bro. It's time for Bud to go ahead and vacate. He ain't going back down. Go ahead and finish off his career at 54. And if you can't get Canelo, try to unify 54, man. Salute to Sonic, to Jay Tonic, the rapper, man, from South Africa, man. Much love to you guys, man. All the way from South Africa. I'm sorry I haven't been going live as much, man. I'm just start, if I can't really get to my setup and all that, I'm just start doing lives like this. Fuck it. I'm gonna start doing lives like this, man. If I can just that way we could just stay live. Because sometimes when you go live, you can really get your point across and really, you know, I can see you guys' comments and, you know, all that good stuff. You says, I like the fact he's following Bud, but that turned into Bud is the prospect and Boots is the all time. You know how that is, man. Those guys was upset that Bud beat up. Oh man, my bad, man. People be calling and stuff. That's the problem with the phone, man. My bad, y'all. That's the problem with the phone stuff. Salute to Lil Jessica. I see you in the building, man. Much love to all you guys, man. Boxing been pretty slow. You know what I'm saying? Kinda. It's been pretty slow. What other news we got real quick before I, because I getting ready to shut it down. Other than Shakur Codina, I think that's on pay-per-view. That's crazy. Canelo, I think he's fighting Berlanga next week. Oh my God. What else we got? No word of Errol Spence, man. No word of the big fish at all. Like, what's going on with Errol Spence? Looks like Crawford could be fighting Fundora next. Canelo said the fight may not, you know, it don't matter the order and all this stuff. What else happened in boxing? Teofimo sparring with Canelo. I saw that. Really not nothing too crazy going on in boxing. We just kind of waiting for the next big fight. The next fight, I guess. Kambosos versus, Williams are paid to duck the shit out of Shakur to fight George Kambosos. Kambosos, and they ducking, bro. These guys are ducking. And nobody holding their feet to the fire, bro. You see, they people don't hold their feet to the fire like we do, bro. It's called a spade a spade. You know what I'm saying? Us black folks, man, we hold our fighters' feet to the fire. They out here ducking, all that shit. But these guys like Loma, Kambosos, y'all know I'm a big Loma fan, but Loma, Kambosos, all these dudes, the Peta, they ducking fucking smoke. And they fighting each other and shit. It's the same shit that happened to Rigondeaux when Scott Frigg and Carl Frampton Scott Quigg, Carl Frampton, Leo Santa Cruz, all those dudes was ducking smoke, avoiding Rigondeaux and shit. Oh, Daniel Dubois versus AJ? Oh man, Daniel Dubois looked like he was in phenomenal fucking shape, bro. I'm leaning towards AJ because I like what I've been seeing from AJ. But I can't I don't know, bro. I got AJ winning, but Dubois, he can make something happen. That's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a good fight. Oh, you said Errol Spence's in Paris. Yeah, they talking shit about Shakur. He's boring and all that, but man, we've seen all this before, y'all. This just happened in 2024. We've seen it happen before the fighters, bro. These guys ain't gonna get confident in fighting a guy like Shakur until they see him really slow down or somebody else shows them the blueprint. They not about to really step into that fire like that, bro. That's just what it is. So I'm not necessarily knocking Shakur from doing what he got to do to stay busy. If Cordina got the balls to step in the ring with him, then so be it. I expect Shakur to knock his ass out, though. Go up in there throwing punches, not playing. Cordina could actually fight. I think he got stopped his last one, but he could actually bang his shit. I expect Shakur to go up in there and dominate and put up a spectacular performance. If he don't, I'm on his ass, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? I got to get on him because you ain't supposed to be fighting this dude anyway. So I expect you to go in there and do what you're supposed to do, and that's knock him out. Shakur gonna have to get the knockout anyway. Y'all hit that like button. Shakur got to get the knockout anyway. Because if he go up in there and do this shit that what he's been doing against Cordina, oh, man, that's not going to be good for his stock at all. Oh, Errol Spence has been 2 weeks, 3 weeks back in with his family. Oh, he's in Paris. Yeah, Spence ain't thinking about boxing. He ain't thinking about boxing, bro. He done. You said, what I think about Zhang and Bakoli? Oh, my goodness. I got Bakoli winning, but that's an excellent heavyweight fight, bro. That's an excellent heavyweight fight. Bakoli and Zhang. Bakoli, he came out of nowhere for me, bro. That dude could fucking fight, bro. Like, he don't look – he reminded me of a modern-day George Foreman. Just kind of standing straight up, but he could throw them fucking hands, bro, and he put them together. He put his punches together really good. He could throw some fucking hands. He reminded me of George Foreman, Bakoli, and he punching hard. He's tough, all that. So that fight is an excellent fight. Africa versus China. That's a great fight. Bakoli versus Big Bang. I like Big Bang, too. Big Bang, he's dope. You said Spence should retire. Spence should retire if he don't got that fire, bro. If he don't got that fire, he should retire. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to go up in there getting hurt. He probably lost a lot more to fire, too, because he's been away from the sport. He's been with his family, being a family man, raising his kids, being with his beautiful wife or girlfriend. And that fire slowly leaves anyway. Yeah, he's an African fighting out of Scotland. Very, very interesting. Hey, Bakoli's dope, man. I can't wait to see him too, man. Very impressed with the way he just put his punches together. It's nasty, bro. It's nasty. He's gonna be tough. And I'm hearing the Bronze Bomber also ain't retiring. Me personally, as a big Wilder fan, I would like to see him just go ahead and ride out. I don't want to see him up in there getting beat up on. I think the division may have passed him by. The size is going to really it's just starting to play a factor now. You know what I'm saying? And then he don't have the skill set to really, and the power, guys ain't going to be intimidated by it no more. So I think the Bronze Bomber should go ahead and ride out. You said Spence versus Charlo versus custody of Derrick James. That's hilarious. Haney versus Paro, too. That should be good. Liam Paro beat Subriel. So Devin Haney's going in there with him next. Great fight, man. Good fight. Good fight, man. Devin Haney's that dude, man. Y'all don't be liking Devin, but I like Devin. He just don't be knocking nobody out, man. He fights, though. He fights hard. He be fighting and shit. He throws punches. He just don't got the power that we be looking for. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't know if that's ever going to be a thing for him. But yeah, man. Did Brian Norman price himself out of fight? I think so. However, I'm not really knocking him. I'm not really mad at him because I understand the business. Unfortunately, over the years, you got to just learn the business. And Top Rank getting 25% is crazy, crazy work. And of course, they wanted to get paid. Boots Ennis said, "What you look for? A retirement check?" Hell yeah, they look for a retirement check. Getting there with a guy like Boots Ennis. They sparred with him before. They know what Boots is about. And they're going to want to get paid accordingly for that hard work. Just like Terrence Crawford has trouble when these guys wanted a lot of money to fight him. But yeah, you guys, salute to everybody. Hey, if Devin's corny, then what is Ryan Garcia, bro? Come on. But yeah, salute to everybody in the building, man. Much love to all you guys. Thank you guys for stopping in. The random live stream. I'm going to try to go live more often. If I can't be at my setup, then I'm going to start doing live streams like this because this is cool too. But salute to everybody in the building, man. Much love to all you guys. I love you, Mom. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.